Hi, Gina. Poor Gina happens to walk in at the exact moment when the dinner party turns all cold and freezy and is like, oh, great, I killed the vibe. Nope, nope. The vibe was harshed before you even came. Sure we have. Been eagerly awaiting it so much that Iris hasn't even started dinner. Oh boy. Oh, Iris looks like she's gonna cry. Oh boy. Okay. So you'll get to Ginny in a jiffy and... Oh, now you want to take Susato into a secret room so you can... Oh boy. Oh... Alright, if this ends with Susato dead, I refuse to defend Iris. Just blanket statementing that. Not happening. It's not happening. Susato, are you really the one to invite Gina to make herself at home given that this isn't, you know, your home? Probably fine. Oh, hey, look, a kitty. Oh, it's a kitty. Hello, Wagga Hi. Mm-hmm. In no way meddlesome. Mm-hmm. What do you mean, as we came to call her? That's her name. Her name is... Okay. Alright. Well, everyone thoroughly enjoyed themselves and had a grand old time, and nothing bad happened. And you're definitely not going to get a knock on the door from Bobby Fish and Chips saying, oh, by the way, Gina Lestrade, you're under arrest for the murder of Eggert Benedict, or whatever his name is. Eggert Benedict actually sounds right, but, you know, this isn't my first of these, so... Don't do that. Blanket statement. Don't do that. Please don't do that. I feel as though you shouldn't oughta. Okay. You want to consult? Did you steal a book? Listen, Susato, did you steal a book? Oh, right. Oh, is that guy dead? Oh, no. If Suzeki-san is dead. Oh, boy. Okay. If he's dead... Oh, you've been summoned. Okay. Back to Japan? It's from the Lord Chief. He's asked to see you. Specifically. Why do I feel as though the Reaper of the Bailey has lodged a legal objection to your presence on account of being a girl? And, well, we're gonna have to do our next case without the benefit of Susato, and that's gonna be sad. It might be bad. Okay. I mean... You've been... Oh. Susato has anyone considered the... Oh shit, the Chief Justice is gonna wind up dead. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is he? I feel like male Strongheart's a little old. Or at least older than Susato. And like, I mean, I want you to consider even putting the age thing aside, there's power dynamics at play. Tizzy. Or Tizzy L. It's probably Tizzy L. But there's power dynamics at play. Like, he's the Lord Chief Justice of the High Supreme Court of the mighty empire of omnipotent Great Britain. And she's a legal assistant to a Japanese exchange student who is under training to be a lawyer, and per the regulations of the British court system, has successfully tried exactly two cases. It's not quite he's the president of the United States and she's an intern, but there's an awful lot of power dynamics at play here. This is fine. Maybe he wants to know where you get your ponytail holders. That's possible, right? Who could it be now? Hi, Iris. And Gina. You brought Gina, whose name is Gina and who we've always called Gina. Okay. Oh, she's gonna stay with... Okay. That's fine and good. Listen, have you finally realized that you should just be part of this little motley crew and not be your own vagabond or whatever? Okay. Cool. You don't need to cock a pistol to say that you've learned a lot today, unless what you've learned a lot has something to do with the cocking of pistols. I don't want you to learn anything about having to do with the cocking of anything. You learned you learned thievery. Good job. You are now proficient in sleight of hand. You may add +2 to your D20 roll. You might be getting, you're just a little bit ahead of yourself. Just a little bit ahead of yourself. You swiped my lawyer armband. I need that. I need that if I'm gonna be an armband lawyer. It's mine. Give me it. You nicked it. You thieving person who nicks things. She is quite smart and good at stuff. Suppose it is part of her characterization that she's smart and good and stuff. I wear it to symbolize that I'm a lawyer and also on account of my dead friend Kazuma. It's very important. You know, you could have just left it on the nightstand and had a private chuckle moment, but no, you needed to rub it in. Okay. Hey now! I'm 2-0! I'm 2-0 against the Reaper of the Bailey. You saw what happened! You saw what happened when I'm at trial against the Reaper of the Bailey with a very rich, famous, popular client who probably didn't do the murder of which he's accused and is actually fated to be acquitted and then die at a conflagration. It's fine. This is all fine. Iris says, okay, so she really wants to know about the dog of the Puppyvilles and doesn't want to talk about it. But we should, yeah. How do you know the title of that? Did you extrapolate it? And by extrapolating, I actually mean extricate. Did you extricate it from the pawn shop via means and deeds? You Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, yeah. Go on. You need more time. You need more time to figure out how to admit that you read the book you're not supposed to. Is this even a book you're not supposed to read, or just a book that doesn't exist yet? Because... Okay. Oh no, this isn't awkward in the slightest. It's just, you know, exceedingly awkward. Gina, have you never heard the word manuscript before? I suppose that makes sense, but... Uh-huh. Yeah. Are we gonna redump the plot dump we just dumped? Uh-huh. True fact. Yes. They solved all sorts of strange and mysterious cases together. I don't know. I see. Yeah, apparently so. That's the correct answer. Listen, we just found this out like 6 hours ago in universe, so I don't know. Ow, 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 ow. My philtrum itches. I got me a itchy philtrum. He's in a faraway land called, oh, right. It's in a faraway land called a box underground in Japan because he's dead. I don't think Iris knows all of that. Actually, I think some of that might be news to her. Yep. Hey, does Herlock Sholmes know that Wilson is dead? 'Cause, like, it stands to reason that he would, but there's also plenty of cause to suggest that he might not. So, I wonder if Herlock Sholmes knows that Wilson is dead. We should probably tell him. We should probably tell him as part of broaching the subject of how to tell Iris. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah! Ryu. That seems like a great idea. Just ask Gina, just ask this street urchin, how come she ain't got no mom or dad? That's gonna go real good, son. All right, well, first of all, tell me more about your book. It's different? How is it different? It must be special. Is it because it's the famous one? Like, if you've heard the name of a Herlock Sholmes story, it's gonna be The Hound of the Baskervilles? 'Cause, like, I could probably sit here and rack my brain and come up with 2 Sherlock Holmes stories, but that's just because the first one is gonna be The Hound of the Baskervilles, and then we'll sit here for a while. Oh boy. Oh, Hurley didn't like to... Okay. Flashback time. Must not be published. Okay. Is that 'cause it's spooky? Is that 'cause of murder? Is that 'cause the dog catcher's out to get you? Are the Baskervilles really possessive of their puppies? You're not at liberty to say. Uh-huh. I see. Seems bad. One day. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. Had to be somewhere very safe where, say, rando legal assistants wouldn't just find the title of it. Gina's not wrong. In point of fact, if I can just make a statement, if I can just gently direct the court's attention to a matter they need to understand, Iris is a child. So it might be justified to treat her like one. At least a little bit. Doesn't mean she has to like it, though. Children are usually smart enough to understand when they're being treated like children. It might be a very litigious dog. Maybe the Hound of the Baskervilles has a fleet of lawyers. I don't think he's lying. I think he's omitting. And the question of, is he lying by omission? Well, it may depend on one's definition of lying by omission. It's fine. He's probably not deliberately lying to you. He's just not telling you stuff. Okay, well, so we've done our talkie. But, you know, we gotta do our Stuffy. Hey, Gina, you got any talkies to Stuffy? That doesn't make sense, but... Alright, so you think Sholmes is lying, but also, on a completely and wholly unrelated note, how come you're an orphan, kid? Well, I suppose we shouldn't assume you're an orphan. How come you're an urchin, kid? Is it 'cause you're an orphan? Because I bet it's 'cause you're an orphan. Probably 'cause you're a... Yep. You know, Magnus McGilden turns out to be Gina's secret dad is still on the table. We could walk out of this game with Gina Lestrade being a fucking cajillionaire and having all the money in jolly London town, which she then spends on pocket knives and berets. Which, it's also conceivable, although in my estimation unlikely, that Gina and Iris are sisters, because, well, alright, we know, we can at least take for reasonably solid fact that Iris's dad is John Wilson, who was Hurley's partner, who went off to Japan and then died, but Iris and perhaps Herlock don't know about that part. And Iris's mom died in childbirth. Now, Gina is older than Iris, but in order for Gina to wind up an orphan, but Iris to wind up in a household with loving parents, and them to be sisters, there's a lot of that has to happen to make that happen, and it feels like a lot has to happen. I don't think it's, you know, to say nothing of the fact that Iris has pink hair and Gina just doesn't, and I don't know, maybe pink is just a naturally occurring hair color in the Phoenix, right? In the Ace Attorneyverse. We've seen people with pink hair in this universe before. So we can't prove that it's not. We absolutely cannot rule it out. However, not feeling it. No one wants nothing to do with you. 'Cause you're fuckers. Or 'cause they're poor. On account of capitalism. It's always the fault of capitalism. The simplistic way of explaining things, but sure. No, you just happen to be good out of stealing things. Okay, it's fair. It's understandable. Yeah, you're kind of like Robin Hood. Robin Hood had a fancy decorative scarf and everything. Okay. Yeah. Well, you know, I had two, and one's pretty good, and one's a dead asshole, so, you know. It's not great. It's certainly not all bushels and cake, or whatever the saying goes. Bushels and cake is 19th century British for super easy, right? So Iris wants to see her daddy, does she? This might end poorly for people who know and recall the fate of her daddy. Swiftly moving on. Tell me about this this lie Herlock Sholmes is telling, apparently. It's a load of rubbish. Why would you think it's a load of rubbish? Well, I mean, we were just at Windibank's earlier today. It's entirely conceivable that Susato stole away and found it. It's, oh boy. Oh, you think he just sold it? And it got published without you, oh boy. Oh boy. Well, that's probably not necessarily true. They're just... You know, it occurs to me that Gina might be a bad influence on young Iris. I mean, that's... You could ask him if okay. You wonder if he might have Not a lot of trust being developed here. Don't mention any of this. Of course not. Why would we mention any of this to... Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, Herlock. Herlock, we got a lot to talk about, bud. Shit's bad. Shit's real bad. Shit's real bad. Here's the deal, bud. Your friend is dead, but also, yeah, she's like a kid. In that she's not just like a kid, she is a kid. She's, a kid. So, oh boy. This is fine. This is all fine. You're definitely not gonna have to tell a small child that her father's dead, because we were accused of his murder, but definitely didn't do it. I promise. I have a court certificate and everything. Yeah, no, Ryu. It's a dude that died. Oh boy. Okay. Ellipses. Oh. Susato, are you waking me up? Hello? Oh, hey. Hiya, Herlock. Listen, we were going to have an awkward conversation with you in the morning. Is it your intention to have an awkward conversation with me? Now? Because, oh. I mean... Well, on the one hand, that's to be expected. On the other hand, we're next going to see her in a jail cell after she's been arrested for the murder of Eggert Benedict. So... She might have bailed. She doesn't really have a home to which to go. But... yeah... So you think she got girl yoinked? Oh boy. Oh no. Uh-oh. Herlock. Is all of jolly London town aflame? Oh hey, the lights are on at Windibank's. Gina, did you get caught on the .000555555 FPS video camera that Herlock Sholmes invented? Gina, did you break into the storeroom of the pawnbrokers to retrieve the second disc and maybe the manuscript and whatever else you might find? Gina, are you exceptionally bad at thieving when the plot demands that you be exceptionally bad at thieving? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm just a little suspicious, Aiden. It's not... We happen to know some things, okay? It's not the end of the... It's kind of minorly the end of the... It's a little bit the end of the... Oh, boy. Okay. Is the door open? Oh, Gina, why are you bad at this? Gina, why are you so bad at this? Why are you so bad at this? Why would the lamp be burning if it was Gina? Wouldn't she know not to turn on the lights? Oh, boy. You should call the cops or... Okay. Isn't there a Bobby supposed to be making a patrol every 20 feet or so? Okay. Alright, well, I can't help but notice that there's blood on the calendar, which... That's not great. Reminds me of that old Western song. There was blood on the calendar and teeth in the date planner. Guy tried to make a sequel to the whiskey song and it didn't go well. Why is there blood on the calendar? Oh, hi. Oh, did we just witness an actual... Hold on, did someone just get... After After whom? After whom are we after? Would you blast? Great job, Ryu. You fucker. Wait, oh, hi. Is Ryu about to be put on trial for the murder of Sherlock Holmes? Oh, that would be bad. Oh, that would be bad. Listen, there's a dude. He's been shot. Maybe. Oh, boy. This is fine. This is fine. Oh, Gina's about to get arrested for the murder of Sherlock Holmes. Okay. Full motion anime cutscene.
Mr. Sholmes!
Mr. Narado.
How bad is it? Never mind me, but there's much at stake. Behind that door. In the storeroom. Hurry!
Is that Windibank? Oh, fuck. Oh, hi, Gina.
It's Gina!
Oh, crap. Oh, Gina's about to be arrested for the murder of Mr. Windibank, isn't she? Son of a bitch. God damn it, Gina! Gina, why did you make me murder Mr. Windibank except didn't actually murder Mr. Windibank? Why? Look at that fucker way down there. Down on that deepest blue level. Fuck. What? Wait? I won?